뭐야? 그러는 거지. 마이크 잘 들립니까? 커스터마이징은 가볍게. 아니, 오빠 머리도 이러지 않아요? 이거 없는 게 난 좋을 것 같은데, 일단.
It was wonderful.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hog. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
이거 이름이 토리일까요? 여보, 뭐가 맞을까?
해리야 포터야? 포터 아니야?
맞아.
포터이지.
그러면은 여긴 토리야? 여기가 에비고? 이제 가보자. 아니면 다시 만들어. 헤어스타일 별로야? 뭐 몇 번? 세 번째? 일로 와서 골라줘. 나 이거 꽂고 있어가지고.
그거.
이거?
응.
이거 소 할튼 머리 아니에요?
생각보단 낫죠?
이건 어때요?
얘가 더 핥았는데 앞머리를 쫙 핥은.
그럼 하나씩 다 맞아요? 이거랑 이게 낫다고?
응.
그래. 이 와이프 취향입니다. 오, 뭐야? 아, 뒤로 갔어. 지정된다. 오케이. 그리고 이거는 토리 에비로 갑니다. 이거 기숙사 없나? 가서 정했나? 몰라. 일단 고.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
희그 교수였어? 돼지 교수야?
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite
작아?
a fright to
그지?
some.
그래서 내가 이거 아이패드로 하면은 잘 안 보이더라고.
It's been much too long. When I received your hour,
키워볼게.
Best not speak here, Eleazar. Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
토리 에비 나온다.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
영국 빅벤 아니죠? 영국 벌써 그립다.
left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
뱀의 언어를
Looks like
쓰겠구만.
goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! Jump! The key! Give me your hand!
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George,
되나?
died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right,
근데
and wouldn't mind
다른
if
소리도
you'll-
들어가는 것 같은데?
I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good.
괜찮아?
See
소리
if we can
깨끗해?
find a path.
아 얘가 막 혼자 막 들쭉날쭉거려가지고 괜찮아?
Mind your step.
교수님 let's get it.
Where do you suppose
마이크 소리
I
커?
got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question.
좀
Miriam
줄일게.
spent years searching for
게임 소리
evidence
작아?
of a long
잠깐만.
forgotten form of ancient magic.
지금은 어때? 게임 소리 키우고 마이크 소리 줄였어. 괜찮아?
Ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
패드로 해야겠다. 패드로 재밌을 것 같은데?
Excellent!
Excellent.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
교수님 정신 차리세요. 아 저기구나 이제 교수님이.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
덤블도어 아니야?
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
아 진짜 잘 만든 것 같아.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. anything here?
교수님도 고블린 같이 생기셨는데요?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key.
Where's Porky?
Oh, yes, of course.
아 그래?
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you.
쫄?
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what?
물로 들어가나?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
아이 꽁뚱 개꿀.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
가뒀어.
Best of luck.
뭔
Professor?
빌어?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
아, 이거 누르는 거구나.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
교수님은
I don't
쓸모가
suppose you see a
없는데?
way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
교수님은 감탄만
Lead the
하고
way.
있어.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
교수님, 빨리요.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light. Revelio.
뭐 자랐고?
Lumos.
아, 맞추라고?
Look out!
Protego.
뭐야, 깜짝이야.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso!
아,
Devoso!
교수님. 미쳤다잉.
Levioso! Confringo! Expulso! Deposo! Defendo! Protego! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Deposo! Expulso! Deposo! Protego! Expulso! Confringo!
이미 맞으라고 한다? 뭐야, 교수님 다 죽이는데? 아, 씨발.
Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Levioso! Confringo! Expulso! Stay close!
아, 이거 그 레벨 때문에 저기 가이드가 안 나오는구나.
소통 클릭.
보통으로 해? 낮추지 마?
소통 클릭.
이게 보통인데?
소통.
어?
커뮤니케이션.
아, 토리? 아, 토리 또 그래? 토리 왜 어떡하냐? 토리야.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
교수님 런침.
Where am I supposed to go? Lumos, what's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
교수님 빤스 런함.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. A glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
일로 가는 거지? 아, 중학생 여백이야? 응? 된 거 아니?
I need to align these statues with their reflections. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm gonna have to fight my way out of here.
Spectropie. 돼지고기? 그러니까.
Revelio. Lumos.
어디 갔어? 돼지. 내 스토리가 뜬금없이 갑자기 나 5학년이야 이러더니 갑자기 포트키 받고 일로 와가지고 이게 마법 쓰고 있고 이게 뭐시여 이게.
There you are. How did you...
이 교수님 흑막 아니야? 어떻게 다 하니까 나와?
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
아유 그 영화에도 나오는 그거네.
Follow my lead.
해리포터 스튜디오에서 본 그거지? 야 하고 보고 있어. 들리죠? 예. 그래 해리포터 스튜디오에서 본 거. 사진 찍었잖아.
Body is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see Magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
그래도 그 신문에 나온 고블린이네.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
계속 맞아요?
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both
호그와트?
wanted someone with your
뭐야?
ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
맞아. 계속 호세야. 아, 우리 사진 찍은 열차다. 저 지금 실제로 봐야 개쩌는데. 심지어 킹스크로스 역도 갔다 왔는데. 이야, 개쩌네. 기숙사 정하나? 슬리데린 할까?
Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
그 로다주 아니에요, 이분?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
꼰네 꼰밖에
If
없더만.
you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
우리 식당도 봤잖아.
Professor Weasley!
Yeah.
One more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
뭐 할까? 그래도 그리핀도르?
Ah, yes. A bit older than the
아니거든.
others, aren't
젊거든.
you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
아, 나 슬리드린이 많은데? 아쉽게 그리핀도르를 해야 되겠구만.
Better be Gryffindor!
그리핀도르. 갑자기 애들이 옷이 그리핀도르로 바뀌었어. 너무 가식적이야.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch
이
season
새끼들
has
퀴디치 구현
been
안 해서
cancelled.
취소시키는 거 봐.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
뚱땡이.
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
아 이거 보니까 스페인
Well
생각
done.
아 저기
Now,
프랑스 생각나는.
go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
호그와트에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 와 기숙사에서도 막 마법 쓸 수 있네.
Now, which way is the common room?
장수도 못 따?
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
노인네 처음 보냐? 쥐새끼들이 안 들리게 해야지.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
And another, yes, and another inflated
have a sip.
car.
Go
How
on.
many times do I have to tell you not to use it on other people? You let me know, and you let yourself.
Sure you don't want to try it?
아이
Brewed it
위즐리?
myself.
그 교장 뭐 교수
Hello?
그거야?
You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty
호그와트라뇨.
business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor
엄마야
Weasley?
이런 거 아니야?
I am. She's my aunt.
고모야. 응 좋겠다.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
호감도 같은 게 있었던가? 그런 게 있었던 것 같기도 하고. 비키라 어떻게 일단 그리핀도르야? 그리핀도르 휴게실인가?
Still not working. Ugh.
어우 심술궂게 생겼다.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
No, I merely studied with him briefly before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
견제하는 거 봐. 죽은
Is that what you
개년
were trying
이거.
to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
잘났다 잘났어.
Don't worry. You'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
저 뭐야? 정신병자랑 대화를 해야 돼? 어떻게 얘기하지? 어떡하지?
If I get caught, I shan't offend. Don't fall off this time, Nellie.
정신병자랑 대화를 하래. 에?
This is the first year my siblings.
어떡해? 야,
She gets bolder every year.
Sends us each a new jumper every week.
어떻게 인사해? 관심을 끌으라고? 아, 됐다.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
밀어라니요?
Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true?
보면
About the
남자애만
dragon?
정상이고 다 또라이구만.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling. And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
교수님 뿌잉. 이상한 놈들 뿐이에요 뿌잉.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
부담돼. Go.
This way.
This way.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
르브르 같냐 벽이?
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it.
Revelio.
And see what the guide says. Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
트림. 에?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
뭐하라고? 뭘 누르라고? 아, 이동할 때 로딩이 살짝 있구나. 길지도 않네. 진짜 기억이 하나도 안 나냐?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
다 알면서 나쁜 년.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
교수님이 흑매가
Good
아니야?
luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained.
자꾸 숨기려 그래,
Happily,
교수가.
you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Go. 야 뭐지? 보물상자?
Revelio.
여기 보물상자가 있다는데? 저거 뭐야? 퍼즐이구만. 와씨 뭐야? 뭔 소리야? 내가 닭가 먹었는데? 이거 알아요? 기억나요? 이게 지금 저거랑 요거랑 정말 양머리가 10이야. 아닌데? 이거 뭐지? 17일에 (10일에) 양머리를 하면 양머리 10일에 양머리 뭘 하면 20일이라고 어쩌라는 거죠? 예? 20일이라고 써있는 게 이게 뿔이었나? 잠깐만 이게 뿔이 2개야 아닌데 뭐였지? 하나 둘 셋 3이야? 그러면 양이 3이야? 왜? 0, 1, 2야? 그러면은 양이 2야 그럼 13이야 저 뭐 날라간다 나 취했어 저 어떡해 야! 맞나 잠깐만 취했어 13이야 13 빼면 7 8 그러면 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 거미? 거미 지나갔다 거미 그래 맞아 이게 하나 뭐 더 있었던 것 같아 이건 뭐야 그지? 이게 뭐 돌리는 게 하나 더 있어서 2개를 뭐 찾았어
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
뭐야 이거? 된 건가? 해서 봐봐 하나는 거미야 그 다음에 대가리랑 뭐랑 합쳤더니 17일에 그러면 0 1 2 3 4 5 5랑 5 6 7 8 9 5랑 9 14 그러면은 3짜리 0 1 2 3 뱀대가리 위층에 있겠지? 이거 돌리는 거? 내 기억이 그랬던 것 같은데? 됐다
All of my siblings have gone on to work.
나는 이거 딱 맞췄죠? 뭐 초록색 틈이 다야? 끝? 헤이 잘하죠?
Revelio.
제가 기억 하나도 안 나네. 이걸 기억하는 여보는 뭐야 도대체?
I miss playing gobstones on the kitchen floor with my cousins. Not the same here in the courtyard.
이런 얻어야 될 게 너무 많아. 일단은 퀘스트 진행할게요. 너무 오래 있었다. 뭐야? 문 열어. 시끄러워요.
Revelio.
찾아버렸지. 여보는 답답하겠다. 막 내가 여보 다 할 줄 아는 거 내가 못해가지고. 스매트 바이.
Is that all you've got?
에.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
뭐죠? 없는데?
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me do. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel.
슬리데린.
We'll start with you two.
덤벼.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
바로 그냥 찢어버려야지. 쉑.
Levioso! This should be easy.
뭐 레비오소 왜 안 돼?
Protego. Complicates things.
뭐야?
Levioso! Levioso! Lucky. Nothing lucky about it.
럭키? 뒤지고 싶어?
I know. This can't be reversed. Just...
If only all of my students were this again.
Protego!
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
당한 적이 없는데 무슨 소리야?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work. Revelio.
응? 어디 있지? 보물이? 여기 뭐 있다는데?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
아,
It was
쇠바닥이
certainly good
길어,
practice.
졌으면서.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent.
네가 못하는
You know,
거야.
you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and
걸려서
then.
퇴학당하는
Whether it's
시나리오구나.
joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
뭐가 있는데 여기? 일단 고.
Revelio.
아, 위층이 거기 있구나. 이동하는 거. 저 낭만 폭발하는 거 봐. 미쳤어.
That light is behind me. I promise. I cannot do this for all eternity.
헤이, 냥이. 냥이 플러팅. 아니거든. 태가 안 나했거든.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the upper.
여기도 있다 이거.
Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
자, 사랑 유니콘
I
1,
won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
꼴뚜기?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all...
이게 일찍 여는 게 좋은지를 잘 모르겠네. 이게 아이템을 주는 거여서 레벨을 올리고 하는 게 좋은가? 뭐야 이거? 빼 극혐. 자물쇠는 엄청 늦게 배웠던 것 같기도 하고.
Well, Madame Kagawa said
알지 외형 변경 알지 기억하지. 귀찮아서 그렇지.
Here.
에베베베.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
헤이 깜댕이. 나 진짜 깜댕이
Hello,
너무 싫어.
I
진짜
am
프랑스에서 너무 꼴보기
So
싫었어.
you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page
교수님 첫날 할 때
517.
517페이지라뇨.
Before we begin, can anyone here
제정신이세요?
tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
교수님 수강률이 높지 않네요. 이? 아시오.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
이거 그거지. 땡기는 거. 아닌가?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
나쁜 교수. 나 MBTI I인데.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like splendid!
Ow.
Stay focused. Excellent control there.
Okay.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you
아니,
care to give
이거
our
저
new
오나이
student
저
a
사람
bit of a
아빠인가
challenge?
봐.
Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
꺼져. 아 이걸 못 쳐?
That's it. Watch this.
떨궈버리려고 그랬는데.
That is how it's done.
와 이게 안 떨어진다고?
Here we go. There we go.
어이가 없네.
Accio.
아! 으악! 다시. 아, 이거 어떻게? 진 걸로 끝나? 싫어. 그런 게 어딨어? 아, 야, 이걸 줬어. 깜쟁이한테. 그걸 내 떨고 써야 되는데.
Let us make this a bit more
야, 한 번 더
interesting,
하자. 한
shall
번
we?
더 하자. 한 번 더? 1대 0이야? 아, 오케이. 너 뒤졌다.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
해, 빨리.
Let us see this. Yes!
Accio.
개업가요.
Not to worry.
Be sharp.
엄마, 이거 다시 하는 거 없어요? 아, 씨. 개업가인데?
Accio.
아, 이러면 둘 다 떨어지는구나. 아, 좋네.
That is how it's done.
그냥 내 50점 찍으면 되잖아.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Accio.
Ouch! Well played.
짜져. 깐댕이잖아.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
나 점수 안 줘? 지 딸 감싸서? 점수 안 주는데? 그리핀도르 이거 왜 안 줘?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the
이거
way
봐,
out.
이 봐. 지 딸내미 졌다고 점수 안 주는 거 봐.
Good game back there. I must admit, I
네
think I
인정은 필요
underestimated
없어.
you.
점수가
Took me
필요하지.
weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
아, 저리 가,
It gets easier.
깐댕이잖아. 나
I
깐댕이
promise.
혐오야, 진짜. 영국 갔다 와서 진짜. 지금도 잘 적응하고 있어, 꺼져.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans,
Hmm.
if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
Well,
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You
I
know
trust
it
your
was
first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
다음 퀘스트가 없는데요. 오케이. 뭐야?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
꼴떡대.
Hope
나
your first day's
유부남인데.
going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
As a motherborn, I never expected to come face to face.
Revelio.
못 들어가노? 다음 게스트 하러 가겠습니다. 아 그래? 못 만나? 똑순이 집중하고 있구만. 내가 테스트한 거임. 에 보나 안 보나 했더니 보고 있었구만. 저 포털은 어디 있는 거지? 저쪽인가? 포털이 하나 더 있다는데? 아닌가? 일단 캐스트하러 가자. 와 진짜 유럽은 진짜 이런 느낌이더라.
Revelio.
여기 냥이한테 껄떡대냐? 이거 왜 있지 이거?
Revelio.
잠깐 이거 상자? 상자 하러 가고 싶은데.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing.
그래
Dave.
처음 가봤다 어쩔래?
You could help.
도비다이.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer.
교수님이
Regardless, you must
왜 이렇게
continue to build
의심해?
upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I
추가하세요?
have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to
가스라이팅하는
know
교수님.
just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
누구랑 가지? 같은 기숙사랑 갈까?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en
아니
route.
깜.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
여기까지 하겠습니다. 저장이 어디 있지? 아, 여기 있다.